I'm your father. I love you. You're breaking my heart.
Sonny, trust me.
That man can never trust anybody. The sooner you know that, the better.
The one-man show that inspired a film classic comes to the Wiley Theater in Dallas, along with the actor who brought both the film and the stage show to life. Beloved wise guy Chazz Palminteri is here. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much.
This really is your baby, isn't it? I mean, you wrote it back in 1989 because of something that happened to you that you really couldn't get out of your head, huh?
Right. I was 9 years old and I was sitting on my stoop in the Bronx, and these two cars were fighting over a parking space, I thought, and one guy got out with a baseball bat, smashed the window. The other guy pulled out a gun and killed him right there in front of me, like 5 feet away. And I kind of was just looking at them, and then the next minute my dad grabbed me by my arm and dragged me upstairs. Just exactly like in the movie.
Yeah, really, wow.
My dad was a bus driver, and he always used to tell me, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent, don't waste your life, and then one day I was a struggling actor in L.A., and I thought about it, and I says, you know what, I'm going to write this story. It was always in my head, and I sat down and I started to write it. I did a one-man show of it. I played all 18 parts. I do the whole movie on stage by myself. And I put it up in L.A. First, and it just exploded.
Yeah.
And then I brought it to New York, and it exploded. I won all the awards there, and I became a star.
Okay, so it's a one-man show.
Yeah.
It's 90 pages long, you said. And my question is, I can't remember what I had for breakfast or dinner. How do you memorize 90 pages of script?
Well, you know what? You know what? All right, you just work on it and work on it. I rehearsed it for a year, and it just was. I had it, to do something like that, you have to really work really hard, and it was something that just exploded me, And when I brought it back to Broadway in 2007, it just was like a hit again. Then I did the national tour, and then it became Show of the Year in Las Vegas. It won the best show on the Strip, and I said, well, now I still do it in certain cities like Dallas. I do it in Foxwoods. I do it in Vegas. And I'll be here at the Wiley Center. Nice, nice.
Yeah. Now, you have more than 50 movies to your credit, and I notice in most of the movies, I mean, you're kind of always cast as the bad guy, like the mob boss, the cold-hearted one.
No.
A lot of the time.
The famous ones.
The famous ones.
The real big.
Does that hurt your feelings? Like,
No.
do you want people to know that maybe you have a soft side, and maybe you'd like to be like the romantic?
But I've done those. I've done, The Usual Suspects. I played the good guy, Jade, there was another one, Jade. Analyze this, yes, I was the wise guy. Again, Bullets Over Broadway, yes, I was the wise guy. Yes.
Now, you are a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
In fact, a huge Yankees fan. And
Yes.
I've heard that you even call in on some sports talk
I call
shows.
the fan. I call the fan in New York, yes.
What do you think about everything that's happening? I mean, with A-Rod and the whole steroid scandal.
Well, I just hope they get the steroids out of the game, because I was always a lover of the numbers. The numbers were big to me. The 61 home runs and Hank Aaron's number. So to me, Hank Aaron is still the champ, and Roger Maris is still the champ. I mean, I'm sorry. You can't. Look, it's not a secret that all of a sudden, like, they stopped taking steroids out of the game. Nobody's even hit like 60 home runs now. Before, in 4 years, like 6 people did it. So come on. So let's play fair now. So if they get it out of the game, I'll be happy.
You like sports, and I heard you also like pizza. You have a restaurant as well.
I have a restaurant. That's right. I have a restaurant called Chazz in Baltimore. And John Mariani of Esquire magazine called it one of the top 3 pizzas in the United States.
Top 3 pizza in the whole U.S.?
In the whole U.S.
What is it with your pizza? What do you do? What's the secret?
I'll tell you the secret. Because it's coal fire oven. It cooks. It's 2,000 degrees. It cooks in 90 seconds. So it's caramelized on the outside, soft on the inside.
Oh my goodness, you're making me hungry.
Yes, I'm thinking about it now. And I'm getting hungry.
Okay, so you can see The Bronx Tale at the Wiley Theater later this month. It's August 22nd through the 25th, and we've got a link to tickets at myfoxcfw.com. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here.
Thank you.